Dear students, welcome to 10th Standard Social Science revised textbook videos. In this video, let us see textbook questions of History Chapter 3, the impact of the British rule in India. Fill in the blanks with the suitable answers. Diwani Adalat in civil court was introduced by Warren Hastings. The post of Superintendent of Police was created by Lord Cornwallis. The permanent Zamindari system was introduced in Bengal and Bihar provinces in 1793. The land tax system introduced by Alexander Reed is Ryotwari system. The British officer who supported modern education in India is Warren Hastings. The Regulating Act was implemented in the year 1773. Second main, discuss and answer the following questions. Illustrate the judicial system formulated through East India Company. Warren Hastings established a Diwani Adalat and a Fauzdari Adalat. In these civil courts, Hindus were dispensed justice as per the Hindu scriptures and the Muslims as per the Shariat. Slowly, the British legal procedures were introduced in the criminal courts. Civil courts came under the administration of European officers. Though the criminal courts were under the control of Qazis, they were functioning under the supervision of European officers. What are the measures undertaken at the time of the British police system? Lord Cornwallis implemented the efficient police system in India for the first time. He created the new post of Superintendent of Police or SP. He divided the district into many stations and put every station under a kotwal. Similarly, he put every village under the care of Chowkidar. Kotwal was made accountable for thefts, crime and other law violations at village level. The severe drought of 1770 led to a weak law and order situation. Hence, the entire police system was brought under the control of the British officers. In 1861, the Indian Police Act was implemented. This law became the base of good law and order as well as administration. The Police Commission allowed the appointment of suitable Indians qualified for the post of the police officers. In permanent Zamindari system, the Indian farmers were born in debt, lived in debt and died in debt. How? Lord Cornwallis implemented permanent Zamindari system. Under this system, Zamindar became the landowner. The Zamindar was expected to pay the agreed land taxes to the company on a set date every year. He was free to collect any amount of land taxes from the farmers and could retain the excess money collected. This benefited the Zamindar more. If the Zamindar was unable to collect land taxes due to floods and famine and pay the company, the ownership of the lands was taken away by the company. Both the Zamindar and the company were benefited by this system, but the farmers were the grave sufferers. The farming laborers suffered due to irregular working opportunities in the farming lands. What were the main aspects of Ryotwari system? The Ryotwari system was first implemented in Baramahal region by Alexander Reed. This system was later implemented in Madras and Mysore region by Thomas Munro. Under this system, both the farmers and the company were directly linked. The tiller of the land was recognized as the owner of the land. The owner had to pay 50% of produce as land tax to the company government. The land tax had 30 years tenure. The tax could be reviewed after this tenure. Though the small farmers were given land ownership, they were subjected to more suffering due to heavy land taxes. The officials took punitive actions to collect land taxes. The farmers had to borrow from the money lenders whenever the crops failed. They had to sell their lands whenever they failed to repay the loans. What were the effects of British land taxes? A new class of zamindars who exploited the farmers was created. The farmers who were subjected to the exploitation of the zamindars became landless slowly. Land became a commodity, loan could be raised by mortgaging the lands. Many zamindars also had to mortgage their lands in order to pay the land taxes. The agriculture sector became commercialized and had to grow raw materials needed by industries back in England. The money lenders became strong. Make a list of the effects of British education in India. Indians could develop modernity, secularism, democratic attitudes, and rationality along with nationalistic ideals. Impetus was received for the local literature languages. Periodicals started emerging. New social and religious reformation movements emerged. The thoughts of thinkers like J.S. Mill, Rousseau, Montesquieu brought fresh thinking in the minds of educated youth of India. The freedom struggle that were taking place across the globe influenced the Indians also. Indians could understand and appreciate their rich tradition. What were the restrictions imposed in Regulating Act? The Bengal presidency gained control over the other two presidencies. The governor of Bengal became the governor general of all the three presidencies. The governor general was authorized to collect, exercise control, and to supervise over the other two presidencies. The Bombay and Madras presidencies could not declare war on any or enter into peace agreements without prior approval of the Governor General of Bengal Presidency and the Board of Directors of the company. The Bombay and Madras governments had to report all their administrative decisions to the Governor General of Bombay and the Board of Directors of the company. 4 councillors were appointed to the Executive Committee of the Governor General for a term of 5 years. What are the important features of the Indian Government Act of 1858? The license of East India Company was cancelled and India was brought under the direct administration of the Queen. The post of Governor General was changed into Viceroy. Lord Canning became the first Viceroy of India. A new post called Secretary of State for India was created in the British government. The Secretary was part of British Cabinet and was responsible for the administration of India. A Council of India was created in order to assist the Secretary in the administration. The Council had 15 members. How does the India Government Act of 1935 become the base of Indian Constitution? A federal system of Indian principalities, British governed regions and dominion states was formed. Reserve Bank of India was established. Hierarchy was established at the center. Hierarchy was abolished at the provincial level and autonomy was granted. The federal court was established. What are the important features of 1919 Act? Act formulated bicameral legislative body Lower house and upper house were formed. Hierarchy was followed at provincial governments. An high commissioner was appointed for India, promised to improve local self-government. Provincial budget was separated from central budget. Separate electoral college was extended for Muslims, Sikhs, Anglo-Indians and Europeans.